up front a 6221. This boat is probably 90% complete. So I want to take you through this boat, show you the stage that it's in on this boat, point some things out. So we're looking at electric side power stabilizers. Really cool, really nice. 0 speed, big fins. And let's go walk to the front. I always like to stand in front of the bulb here and see how immense it is. So we've talked about bulbs before. All of our boats from 60 foot up, we standardize with bulbs. Less than 60 foot doesn't really help much, so we don't put the bulbs on the smaller boats, but on the bigger boats we certainly do. And you can see it's immense, and it's got a special shape. So watch my video on the bulb and with Howard's input on that, and you'll learn a lot. Well, let's go on the inside of this boat. Before we go, let's take a look underneath here. So this is a twin engine boat. They've already put in the Amertech shaft system on these boats. We've been using those for quite a while. They're great systems. We are also, as I mentioned on one of my other videos, putting in the C-Torque systems, which give some other benefits. Twin engines, twin rudders, removable shoes, so you can pull the rudders easily if you need to. There will be line cutters on here. And then above me is a molded in stern thruster. Goes right there. This is the rudder post, the opening for the rudder post. Okay, let's go up, take a look at 6221. This boat hull has been painted. This is actually the primer on the hull. It's not the finished product yet. In our new facility, we're going to have a paint booth. We can paint up to a 130-foot boat in the paint booth, which will be really nice. But this boat is being painted here. They tent it when they paint it. I'm standing on the swim platform, and it's huge. I mean, it's longer than my arm span. Not sure if this is extended platform or not. Underneath, they've already put the teak decks on. They're really pretty. And then there's an entrance going down into the Lazarette, where on this boat, there's a really nice crew cabin. Let's go forward. In the cockpit here, we have a nice settee, seats 4 to 5 people easily. There'll be a table here as well. And we have a nice big window. This window is actually an electric window, goes up and down. You see it's a little bit higher than our normal windows because we have to fit the window down. And then we have a glass door, which if I open it up, you can see it on the other side. So full glass door, that way you can get all this view out the back. And behind the door is a set of steps that goes up to the Flybridge, which is really convenient, super convenient. On these boats, as on all of our boats, you have 2 doors, 2 side deck doors, and they swing in, which is really important. We've heard incidents of doors that swing out that weren't locked and people falling through the doors. Not a good thing to do. All right, let's go inside. Okay, this boat is oak. So white oak, it's engineered white oak, and it's a different wood. We put them on some other boats. It's really pretty. And also you'll notice, not only is it white oak, but it's horizontal grain. So looking around, you see all the horizontal grain on the boat. Typical of Selene, we do some really nice design work. So rather than this just being horizontal, it's at an angle, which makes it really pretty. This is going to be the TV lift for the boat. So there's no cabinets overhead, but you got this TV that goes up and down on an electric track. It's the first time I've been on this boat, so just looking around, taking it in, it's really, really impressive. And as I said previously, we've got some crews working on it, so they're getting to the finishing stages on this boat. Countertop on this is some kind of tiger wood, really pretty. And then over on this side, you have a nice long settee, L-shaped settee. This boat is twin decks. So you can see on the 62 how big these boats are. Even with the twin decks, you get huge amount of room in the salon. And over on this side, I believe that they're gonna have a couple barrel chairs. That's normally what goes in here. And behind us is steps that go down to the captain's quarter and to the engine room. Okay, let's move forward into the galley. So galley, we have a full height fridge and freezer here. Stove, we've been fitting most of these boats now with induction cooktops, either 3 or 4 burner, because most of these boats are having lithium ion battery banks and big solar arrays. So you can actually still cook without having to run a generator. If you're gonna cook for a long time, of course, generator will come on with an auto start, which is really nice. Cabinetry above, sink, outboard. So you got all this big window space with this nice sized sink, dishwasher, trash compactor, and drawers. And again, this is the lift for the TV. It's gonna be a pretty big TV, probably, I don't know, 65 inches or so. And again, note the oak. So solid oak corners, engineered oak, really pretty, really light. This boat has a day head, so there's going to be a bathroom here on the main deck, which is pretty sweet. And the ceiling height here, it's got to be 7 feet, 7'2", 7'4". It's huge. It just gives you this big air of volume in these boats. Let's go up to Pilothouse. On this boat, I think we're also going to be doing 3 17-inch screens across. That seems to be a nice size and manageable. You get a lot of information up there and you can still see it and manage it. And above is all the gauges and lights, bilges and things like that. Behind me is a settee. And this settee is only 1 step up, but we can do them 2 steps up, get a little bit higher. And again, the ceiling height in here is probably 7 foot or so. Nice big windows, horizontal grain oak, really nice. Steering wheel goes here, single seat here, pilot seat. And point this out over here as well. So countertop is a tiger wood, which is really pretty. Let's go out on the foredeck. So out on the Portuguese bridge, this boat has a high door. Again, it swings in. So nice high door if you're at a dock, fixed dock, and the docks are high. Teak cap rails. These will be varnished with 26 to 28 coats of varnish. It'll be absolutely beautiful. And on these boats, we have gates from the Portuguese bridge to the foredeck on either side. And then there's this nice big U-shaped settee on the foredeck with a big table. And usually the table drops down and makes into a big bed if you want. Nice big foredeck. This boat looks like it's going to get twin vertical windlasses. This is Maxwell windlasses. That's normally what we put on the boats, but this will be twin. Standard is a single windlass with 2 capstans, or maybe 3 capstans, 1 on the top for rope. Oh, yeah. Difference here. This boat does not have a bow pulpit, an anchor pulpit. The reason is this boat has anchor pockets, which are really cool. So you really can't see them, but the anchors are in a pocket on the outboard side of the boat, on the hull of the boat. So now you don't need a bow pulpit or anchor pulpit to handle your anchors. Hatch that goes down into the forward stateroom to give you some ventilation down there. Yeah, this boat's really pretty. We're up on the Flybridge on the 6221. I'm going to go forward to the helm area and the seating area. Good visibility from the helm. I can actually see the bow from here. A nice hardtop, nice big hardtop, which is standard on all of our bigger boats. And a C-shaped settee here for seating with a table that goes up and down. On the aft deck, you can see we have some appliances and stuff that's getting ready to be installed. We have the davit in the back, and that allows you to launch either on the aft of the boat or on the side of the boat, which is really nice. And then the rails, this is a new design. we're doing 3 levels on the rails, with the top level being an oval railing, which is really cool. We'll walk back and take a look at that davit. Yeah, steelhead davits are what we use on these boats. They're really nice davits. Very functional, very strong, very reliable. And then if you take a look up there, you can see the radar arch, radar mast. We're gonna take you down to the last area of the boat we haven't seen yet. These steps go down to the captain's quarters and engine room. They're really easy to access in the salon, so follow me down. Okay, we're down in the captain's quarters, and on this side is the bathroom with a shower. On this side is the stateroom with bunks, and then back here is a utility room with a drawer freezer, fridge or freezer, and full stand-up lazarette. Storage is a microwave back here, so this is meant to be captain's quarters. So fridge, freezer, microwave, shower, bathroom, and this is a door that goes out to the swim stack. So you can either come in through the stairs in the salon or come in through here. Thanks for joining us on this tour of a Selene 62. We'll bring you updates of this boat in the future. Feel free to reach out to us with any questions. Thanks again.